If you want to achieve success in any niche, you have to put in hours and hours and hours of hard work. The success is not gonna come to you within a day or a month. It has to take multiple months or multiple years or even decades. That's why people who achieved success made their achievement dreams, made their goals stretch forward in time. Because you can't put little work and expect a lot of results. That's what we humans, we people make wrong. We overestimate the amount of success, the amount of progress we can achieve in a short term, in a short period of time, but in the exchange we highly underestimate what we can do with a long period of time, where you actually shut the voices in your head because you're gonna be told that no results, it doesn't work, I have to drop it, I have to start something else. That's basically, you see those people who jump from one business idea to another, from drop shipping to crypto mining to, I don't know, some any things like to YouTube, for example, and then coming back to recording TikToks. If you don't put enough work, enough long time frame into something, it's not gonna work. Hamza, this YouTuber, says that work hard, especially when you don't feel like it, because you won't feel like working hard seeing no results. Like this motto, he says, is a very powerful one on multiple layers, I would say, because you actually have to shut off the voices in your head that tell you it won't work, you're not good enough, it's not gonna happen. Because those voices appear, even if you have your mind well trained, that you've meditated for thousands and thousands of minutes, it's still gonna tell you that it's too hard for you to worry about it. You should drop it. And that comes the moment of choice where whether or not you will achieve success. Or will you be able to achieve success? Because if you drop out of this niche, you go to another, even though you thought this one is like the one for you, the most working, the most important niche, whether or not we're talking about business, the gym, faith, anything. If you drop out of it and put your efforts to somewhere else, and then you do it again after 2 months, how do you gonna build up results? In those things, the compound results is working. So at the very beginning, and I mean sometimes multiple years, you see little to no results whatsoever. But with time, with putting in the time, the amount of progress starts to rise. And it actually goes even higher than you would expect. That's how it works. That's why the successful people you see in the internet are actually successful. They put in the hours needed to actually overcome the obstacles. So, to achieve success in anything you take up in your life, you have to first take this thought into yourself that it's gonna take time and keep it in your mind every time, because the mind will put those little nasty thoughts that you can't achieve it, you're not good enough, in the most random parts of your days. Sometimes you're gonna be on your lowest, and that's when your brain is gonna try to tell you, okay, if you still try, you're this down and you still try to achieve success in X. Why? Drop it. That's when you have to tell, no, I'm gonna still put the hours into it. And trust me that if you put the hours, that you actually progress with time, because it is a very important also disclaimer that doing the same thing through all those hours, not even achieving minor progresses, might be a waste of time. Because, of course, in some niches it will work that you only do the work you've been doing for the last year or something. But in most niches you have to progress at least a little bit. There's the book called Atomic Habits by James Clear, where he shows some calculations that if you manage to get 1% better every single day throughout 1 year, only 1 year, you're almost 38 times better than you were on the day one. 38 times. But on the same calculations, if you get 1% worse every day, you're like a 3% of what you were on the day one. Of course, it's not likely to be that you every day progress or every day regress. Sometimes it's gonna go up, down, up again, down, stay on the same level for a week, up again. That's life. But the important thing to remember is that you have to actually get better to achieve results. Because if you were to achieve results right now, why don't you have the results? And also, if you were to achieve results right now at your level, why are other people around you also not successful as you want to be? Because that's the neat part of it. If it was easy to achieve success, it would be worthless to achieve success. Do you understand me? The thing you want to achieve, that goal in any niche you picked, in being good at it, is worth anything because little amount of people are able to achieve it. Little amount of people is able to put in those hours of hard work, of straining their mind and straining their body to achieve what you want to achieve. And it's only worth achieving it because it is so hard. So next time you feel like some setback coming from the difficulty of your task, don't be like sad about it. Don't be off-put because you want it to be easy. Be grateful for it being hard. Be grateful for it being so difficult because it separates the people who can't achieve it from you. Because you can. So with that, go and make your way to a better future.